Mega Collections. Hello, welcome back to Dear Source, your ascendancy hotline, where we talk about all issues that arise on our journey here on this earth as spiritual lessons. Why are they being presented to us? How do we look at them as spiritual guideposts as we wake up in our consciousness on this planet? So I'm excited to dive into today's letter. For those of you that are new, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all the things to help the channel grow. I appreciate all the love and support so far, and share this with anyone you think needs to hear it. And without further ado, we're going to get right into this. So this letter today comes from Burnt Out and Lost. And it says, "Dear Source, I feel completely trapped. I'm stuck in a toxic relationship with my work, and it's draining the life out of me. Every aspect of my schedule is controlled. What days I work, what hours, everything. It doesn't feel like a job anymore. It feels like prison. I'm not inspired by what I do. I'm just showing up to get a paycheck so I can keep a roof over my head. The stress, the monotony, the constant demands, it makes me feel hollow and disconnected from anything that once mattered to me. When I finally get a moment off, I can't even enjoy it. I'm so exhausted that all I can do is sleep, trying to recover just enough to face the next day. There's no time or energy for joy, creativity, or even dreaming of something better. I feel stuck in this cycle and I don't know how to break free. How do I find the strength to shift my mindset, my circumstances, or both? Is it possible to find purpose again when I feel like I'm just surviving? Please guide me, Source. I need help finding my way out of this darkness and back to the life that feels worth living. Sincerely, Burnt Out and Lost." So thank you, Burnt Out and Lost, for just that beautiful letter. And I think a recognition of where you're at and how you feel so drained. Like, what is the point of work? You know, there is dignity in work. We are here to be in service of others in this planet. But I do think the construct of which we have created work is being revolutionized. It's being changed. It's shifting. And we started that shift many years ago. But I think we're going to continue to see a profound upgrade in the way that we work as a human collective, as a society. And that sense of being a means to an end for a business, where do they see you as a human being? Do they see the true value? Do they understand the value that you bring to the work that you're doing? You know, that would be the question I'd really answer. And we're never stuck. I know we are running a lot of societal constructs now that we're trying to break out of, that we have been, we have been running out of fear for a long time. If I don't have this job, what's going to happen? If I don't do this, what's going to happen? If you noticed, and if you take a step back, nothing happens. Like, we are conditioned to conform out of fear. And businesses, our government, you name it, they're counting. They're counting on you to stay disconnected from the truth of who you are. No place is helping you wake up to the truth of the essence of your being, because if they did, you wouldn't be controlled anymore. When I speak, and I share this often, that we are in a fight for the divinity of who we are. We are here to remember who we are. We are here to remember who we are, which is our soul. We are our souls. Yes, there is a body that is part of the soul, but it is not who I am. And we have been conditioned into fear-based constructs to have people keep control of us. To have people keep control of us. Because if we're in fear and if somebody can maintain control over us, we aren't remembering who we are. We are here to remember who we are. We are our souls. We are an emanation of Source itself. We are here to reconnect with this. And this is just one of the many, many, many opportunities in your life, in all of our lives, to remember the divinity of who we are. That's why this is being presented to you, to have you recognize what's going on, rather staying enslaved to the matrix and the job and the way that they're treating you. If you woke up and remembered, I am my soul, I am Source itself, I am here to serve the planet in this way, shape, or form. Each and every one of us has a unique soul blueprint. Each one of us has a unique gift to offer the world, and we're here to offer that. And through that offering, we're living our purpose, we're being in service, we're aligned. That's what we came here for. We came here to remember who we were. Why did we even incarnate on this planet? We incarnated on this planet to remember that we are our souls, that we are one with Source, that we are an emanation of Source itself. To come into that remembrance, to then align with that remembrance, to then serve the universe as part of that remembrance. That's why we incarnated. That's why we came into the body. That's why we showed up on the planet at this time. And we're going through a major evolution as a human collective. We aren't in fight or flight anymore. We are in a movement toward a heart-based consciousness. To remember that we are love. We are here to love our neighbor as we love ourselves. We are here to be one with the whole of the universe. So when we work for places that don't embody and align with the universal principles and the universal truth, and really there's only one law, there's only one of us here, everything is energy, everything exists in relationship. We're here to do no harm. We are here to love our neighbor as we love ourselves, which means our job is to love us like we love them, and vice versa. So if you are working for an organization that does not first and foremost see you as a human being, as a soul, is their most valuable resource, you have an opportunity to go find another place of employment that would better align with your soul, who you are, and the work and the mission that you're here to do. And organizations that cannot figure out that we are moving into an age of truth, into an age of energetics, that in order to get something, you must be giving something. In order to receive, you must be giving. Are they giving to you to receive the best work from you? That's where businesses have to move. Like, I watch organizations and it's like, here's the market capital for this industry over the next X number of years. And I'm looking at the vast majority of these businesses thinking, you're not going to capture 1 ounce of that market share because you're so out of energetic alignment with where the world is moving that you're slowly dying. There's nothing that's going to be growing because the only way that we can work moving forward is in a give and a receive mode, truly giving without wanting anything back, doing good in the world. I love this universe. As an organization, we are here to do this. And as a gift back, we receive. Everybody's connected. We have so many customers, so many consumers. We can't keep up with the demand because we're putting so much good energy out into the world. If the whole strategy is how do we take from our consumers, we're going to do this, we're going to tell them this, we're going to struggle, man. You're going to struggle. That is the way this is getting organized. We are going through an upgrade. We are up-leveling. We are shifting. Humanity has to change or we will not thrive. If businesses don't figure out how to give and to give to their consumers, to give to their employees, they're never going to receive the longevity of success that the universe wants to give them. Every business has a soul. Every business has an energetic blueprint of why it came here for. But if we're not living in alignment with that and acting from a place of love and giving and authenticity, and we're trying to maneuver, how can I get this from the consumer versus what can we give them? What does the human collective need in order to advance and grow its soul? That's why we came here. Businesses are going to have to even align with that. Everything is energy. What I perceive is like physical is just an accumulation of molecules put together, but it's not real. What's real is the frequency. What's real is the energy that is being emanated from that. And when we attune our frequency to the highest frequency it can be, you can have nothing happen other than receive the universal abundance that exists. So burnout and lost, this is a time for you. This is presenting itself to you for you to determine your worth, for you to remember who you are, to surrender and trust that the universe has you, that it's always providing for you, you're always being taken care of, and to break out of the fear-based mindset that is keeping you controlled, that's making you probably work when you don't want to be working, that's so top down that they're like, we don't trust anybody to make any good decisions, so we're going to make the decisions for you, and then you all have to comply and adhere to that. Pretty sure that's not a recipe for success because it's out of energetic alignment with the oneness of the universe. We are here to obey these, just like we obey gravity that holds us down on this planet. We have other laws that are governing us. We think we're subverting them. That's our ego. We are here to allow God's will to be done through us, through our business. We're just here to energetically align with that and express that into the world. So I think this is a beautiful time for you, burnout and loss, to really evaluate, A, who am I? Who am I? What did God bring me here for? What makes me lit up like a Christmas tree that if I was living in alignment with that, life would be at ease and at peace? And then asking yourself questions around, does what I am doing currently align with that? And if it doesn't, that's where you have to take action to then move to a state that allows you to be who you came here to be. And if that means letting go of a 5-year job, a 20-year job, whatever that is, to go, I can't, this is not it anymore. This is not it. There is something completely off about this. And if you're going to stay in that, and that aligns, then you have to then come to terms with, then you can't be resisting it. You can't be complaining about it. Because if you start complaining, the universe is just going to make manifest all of those complaints. If you align and go, you know what, this is it. I love this place. It's amazing. Then guess what? The universe is going to make it amazing and great. So you're the creator of your reality. It's not about the business shifting, although they could do a lot of work to shift, to go, wow, we want to engage our employees. Oh, when we treat people like this, why is our turnover at 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 plus percent? That's on them. So the other thing is like, it's not about them and what they're doing. It's about you and what aligns with you. Because being in judgment creates separation. Being in judgment, you're feeding that cycle. You're giving your power to the negative polarity to continue to feed that. So this is a beautiful time of year to really reflect and say, who am I? What does my soul want? How do I step into that? What does that mean for me? What aligns with me? Spend some time in quiet meditation, quiet prayer. The universe is guiding you. And it's making this uncomfortable and unaligned because it's asking you to learn the lessons. It's asking you to get aligned. It's asking you to really use this as a phase of self-discovery. And if you want to end the suffering, here's how we do it. We figure out who we are at the core, at the essence of our being, and say what then aligns with that. And the universe is going to deliver that to you. So I would love for you to reach out. Let's set up a coaching session. Let's dive in to what's going on. Where are you meant to move? This is where like somebody like who wrote this letter is the perfect person to be working with a coach to help you gain alignment with who you are, to be a mirror, to reflect back to you, and then start to help you craft what are the right next steps on your journey. So book a one-on-one session with me. That's available to everybody that's listening. If you have something going on in your life and it's like, how do I work through this? What's the spiritual lesson? What's in this for me? Because it's always happening for you, not to you. This is happening for the highest and greatest good of you. So how do you see that? How do you learn from that? How do you align from that? That's what coaches like myself and others are here to help you do. So book a session. And coming in 2025, join the community that I'm building where you can bring these topics in and you can have free-flowing conversation, and there's group coaching coming and all these beautiful, wonderful things. Because we are here on the spiritual journey, and I want to transform and transcend the spiritual community to how do we make this applicable in everybody's lives, and that we are interconnected and living the principle of there's only one of us here, that we are in relationship. So much more to come on the upcoming community that I'm getting ready to launch with a multitude of amazing people. I can't wait for you all to be a part of it. And again, I appreciate all the likes, shares, subscribes, comments. Continue to write the letters. I love doing this. This is such an honor to be able to just connect and have you learn for yourself what the universe is trying to gift you. So until next time, honor your truth, trust the process, and stay connected to source.